Okay, fellas, crooks are good on both sides. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I would caution to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and when I say you must obey. Touch them up, good luck, good luck.
Boxing has long been fueled by disputes, from who's the best to the mythical pound for pound. The beauty of this moment is there's no debating. There's no more jawing at the weigh-in. We get clarity. We get truth. A fiercely proud Mexican-American, a fiercely determined Scottish sensation, both undefeated at this very second, only one to be undisputed within the hour. Here we go. Round one underway. The two undefeated champions. Tim Bradley, what are you looking for early out of Jose Ramirez?
I'm looking for both guys, actually, to establish the jab. Whoever establishes the jab first and control the pace will have the advantage in the first half of this fight.
The reason I asked you specifically about Ramirez, and Dre, I'll bring this to you, is because of what he told us just 48 hours ago about a change in what we normally see with his fighting style.
See, Taylor right here is doing what we thought he would do, is try to keep things on the outside, feint, establish his range, and try to see how fast or how slow Ramirez is, how easy he can hit him, and he needs to stay in this range until he establishes himself. Don't get into an inside brawl just yet, because that's Jose Ramirez's repertoire. That's what he loves to do, and that's his strong point.
It undoubtedly is. He talked about being a little more judicious, a little more refined and economical.
See, right there, that's what Taylor needs to do. He needs to step around right there with his jab. Get his foot outside the lead foot of Jose's. Good body shot right there.
Blocked hand from Taylor, caught the elbow of Ramirez.
If you're Ramirez, don't be picky. Just hit Taylor anywhere. His arms, around the guard, the gut. Hit him short shots. Whatever you can get it as early and often as you need to.
The biggest issue right now with Ramirez is, oh, nice left hook to the body. That's the punch he needs to land, but it was all set up by the jab.
And then he goes to the body again, so Ramirez, good work to the body halfway through round one. Taylor with a straight left hand.
Well-placed hand right there, left hand from Taylor.
Both guys finding success early.
Listen. Okay.
The emotions that we've been dealing with here all week long, Kenny Bayless may have some work to do as the third man inside the ropes tonight.
I'm wondering if Kenny Bayless is going to let these fighters fight inside, because it looks like he's calling for quick breaks. And both these fighters like to fight inside, so I would like to I'd like to see him allow them to fight inside and not break them so quickly.
Taylor right now sticking out that lead hand, doing a little probe. What he's looking for is the backhand. He's trying to get Ramirez to commit with a shot. Nice body shot right there from Taylor.
After the right hand came in from Ramirez, he wants to draw him in. Another fascinating subplot to this undisputed championship fight, and that the men in the corner. Josh Taylor with a change to his team 2 fights ago. He has 28-year-old Ben Davison, who we saw a couple years ago with Tyson Fury, and of course, 2-3 connect advantage in round one.
Tessa was all set up by the movement and just controlling distance outside. You see the little probing jab right there? What that's doing is manipulating the guard, trying to get those hands away from the face of Ramirez, so that way he can land the backhand. Ramirez is having a hard time dealing with the speed and the quickness of Taylor.
Taylor's a sensational athlete. That's good footwork, great hand speed.
Ramirez can't get used to catching those shots, because whether they're landing clean or not, it looks like they're landing depending on where the judges are, and it could be piling up points for Taylor. He has to punch with the faster guy so he can land his shot just like that inside of Taylor's shots.
Nice cutoff right there from Ramirez, and good exit from Taylor, getting out of that corner.
He went out to the right. Ramirez tried the long-range right hand. There's the feint. See if he can draw him in. There's a left hand to the body, took the angle to the right. And you can see Jose Ramirez complaining to Kenny Bayless as he was looking for the break.
Not enough punching from Ramirez right now. He needs to get on that jab and get on that jab heavy.
Lead left hand from Taylor. Now working on the inside, trying to work out of that situation.
And we know that Ramirez is a guy that typically starts a little slow, so this is not out of the character of Jose Ramirez.
Well, he has to adjust to the speed of Taylor. That's what it is. And Taylor's doing a good job standing his ground and also moving at the right time when Ramirez tries to attack him. Look at that jab. That's
Doubles
the
it
jab.
up.
Yes.
Doubles up that jab. Good work from the Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor.
Hey, and Tess, that was developed by Davison, his trainer, because looking at film, Taylor wasn't a good jabber. He would abandon his right hand.
Ramirez for a moment trying to close the gap and now working behind the jab himself. Was able to go to the body a couple of times. See if he brings that right hand, takes that angle to the right and lands the left to the body. And now more on the offensive here in the final minute of round number 2. Good fight. Uppercut comes in from Jose Ramirez. Good pace all of a sudden here.
Taylor probably caught that body shot on the elbow.
Work out.
Going to take a short break here at the end of 2. Still COVID restriction allowance for capacity. Come next week, that's not the case here in Vegas. The lucky ones who are in here, they're seeing a great fight for undisputed status. Total punches, a 17-10 edge for Ramirez. Or excuse me, for Taylor, but Ramirez picked things up a bit in round number 2.
That clinch right there, Ramirez did the right thing. It's illegal, but this is a fight, and Ramirez pushed down on the neck of Taylor. In other words, he's saying, if you're going to be down there, I'm going to make you work to try to resist me, and now you got to lift yourself back up. It looks like it's not much, but a lot of those throughout the course of a fight can start to wear a fighter down. And little tactics from the veteran.
And the reason why Ramirez had success that last round, towards the end of the last round, was because he changed the rhythm up. He changed his attack point and also the rhythm.
Good straight left to the straight right to the body, followed by a left hook.
There
that
he is
was
again.
Nice combination. Right hand to the body, and he digs in again, and now closing that gap is Ramirez. This is where he does his best work. 2 times he went with the left hook to the body, splits the guard with the right hand, throws the uppercut as Taylor is covering up against the ropes and now looks to tie up. Good offensive surge from Jose Ramirez.
That's what you want to see from Ramirez. He's not looking for any particular shot. He's just letting his hands go. Clean shots will land along the way.
It's a far better round for Ramirez after a good start from Taylor.
And Taylor usually answers right away. If he's not answering like he wasn't along those ropes, that means something hurt him. A body shot or a head shot.
And now Taylor having some effective work on the inside. Just missed with that southpaw right hook.
Nice uppercut right there from Taylor. That's the shot. That's the money shot. Ooh, and
good straight left from Taylor. This is high-level stuff here in round 3.
And then you see him close the gap really quick, so that way he doesn't allow Ramirez to throw any punches. And he tie up here. Another tactic that I see that he learned from Ben Davison.
Ramirez able to parry that right hook moments ago. Now he steps forward. Right to the inside. Working behind jab. Oh, good right hand to the body. And he goes again. Digs with the right hand to the body again. This is what it's supposed to look like at this level. This level of intensity, this level of purpose. Undefeated guys in their prime.
Not just the offense of Ramirez, but it's the body. Taylor's used to bodying guys that he faces. He can't body Ramirez. Ramirez is pushing him back. That's also wearing Taylor down little by little.
Ramirez coming straight at Taylor. 2-punch combination, lunging from distance, went with the right uppercut, and now on the attack. Look at this assault from Jose Ramirez. This is a great round. Good stuff here in Vegas. Jose Ramirez had a 25-11 connect advantage. He threw 30 more punches than Taylor. 21 of his 25 connects were power shots. Round number 4. And the chant of Jose, Jose starts up in Vegas. There are the punches last round. 25 total punches, 21 power connects. Now Taylor, range finding, probing with that jab, and then looking for that southpaw left hand.
Saw the lunge right there from Taylor. Ramirez got to make him pay when he lunged forward like that, and he didn't make him pay at that moment. Those are opportunities for him. Ooh.
Left hand comes in from Taylor. He has such a skilled use of that left hand in many ways. Ramirez goes back to the body on that exchange. That is where he has had success. Had 11 body shots in that 3rd round. Closes the gap again and finds success. And Taylor able to wrap up, and just a little bit of room for Ramirez to let loose again.
It's the body work, fellas. It's not the head shots, it's the body shots.
There's a straight right hand.
That's what's slowing Taylor down, and he doesn't know how to defend against the body work. He'll cover up, he's tough, he'll fight back, but he doesn't really know how to angle and get out of the way of body shots.
And another mistake that Taylor's making is that as soon as he breaks, what he does, he drops his hands down by the waist, and that allows Ramirez to follow him out with combinations and cover more ground and get inside.
Watch your head, fellas. Fellas, watch your head.
Anytime Ramirez gets on his jab, he has a lot of success in rounds. He needs to not abandon.
He turned him around right there.
Hey, it's a fight.
They were expecting a break. Instead, Taylor says, no, this is a fight. I'm going to chase you down.
No, you don't expect a break. You stay protected until you're out of harm's way.
That's right.
Wait, this is only round 4.
That's
the
frustration.
energy in this room, the level of intensity. It is palpable, and it is right in front of you.
No time, no spin, no spin.
You don't get what's fair in this sport, you get what you negotiate. Ramirez has to negotiate. Ooh, good shot right there.
Ramirez,
another good shot.
He hurt him with that
able
shot.
to land it.
Taylor hurt him with that shot, the body shot on Ramirez. And look at Ramirez.
Oh, Ramirez is teeing off, Tim.
Now he's coming back strong right now.
Look at Ramirez here. Shoulder to shoulder. Taylor trying to dig in for something here. Final moments, a round 4 separation, and a left hand comes. How even was that 4th round? Both men landed 10 punches, and then there was that moment, Timmy, with 30 seconds to go, where they land simultaneously.
That's the signature body shot right there from Taylor. He lands right as Ramirez is coming with the left hook right in the solar plexus. And that's why I said Ramirez was hurt. You seen him crouch down and go forward. He was hurt by that body shot.
Strong body work from Taylor there. He landed 4 body connects. Good work up top from Ramirez. Total body punches, which, Dre, you said is the key to victory for Ramirez if he can stay the course. Big edge, Ramirez.
That's where he's getting the big reactions from Taylor. And you also see Taylor, when he gets hit with a good body shot, he won't throw punches for 10, 15, 20 seconds. And that'll also open up the headshots a little bit easier for Ramirez.
First round, no doubt, Taylor. Since then, Dre has the last 3 rounds to Ramirez. And you can see now a cut around that left eye of Josh Taylor.
It's not nothing. I'm not too worried about it. It's not nothing that he's not used to. He's been cut. He gets cut in just about every single fight. He's used to fighting with the blood in his eyes.
That same eye's been cut 5 times in his professional boxing career. This is the 6th.
Oh, headbutt again.
Southpaw versus orthodox. Get used to it. See that blood streaming to the outside, around the corner of the cheek, not going into the eye. But obviously it makes for a nice target for Jose Ramirez.
Oh, nice body shot right there. I love the patience of Ramirez right now. He's not just rushing in and just giving Taylor free shots.
Exactly what he said he would do. He stressed patience. He said, I'm not going to be as predictable as he thinks. In the lead up to this fight, time and again, we heard from Josh Taylor saying stylistically, I'm all wrong for Jose Ramirez.
See Josh Taylor holding on right now after getting hit, after landing a good shot, but then getting caught with the left hook.
The left hook from Ramirez can be so dangerous, especially at this range. Digging under with right hands to the body is Jose. Separation and a right hook from Taylor. Lead left.
Good shot
from Taylor.
Then nice smother right there. That's how you stop the return. Return fire from your opposition.
Nearly caught him, nearly clipped him with that left hand as Ramirez fell in. High above the 22 by 22 foot ring here at the Theater at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. Oh! And opening up this 6th round, Josh Taylor scores the knockdown. He caught Ramirez. And he's got a lot of time to work with. Let's see how Ramirez looks. He's been down 2 times in his career. Josh Taylor, big moment here, halfway through this Undisputed Championship fight. And Ramirez battles back and he lands a left hook up top of his own.
You see Josh Taylor right now, what is he doing? He's holding his ground. He's picking, he's trying to get Ramirez to overcommit, and then he's gonna make him pay right down the middle. He's waiting on Ramirez to do some of the work for him. Come through that front door.
Oh, lead right hand from Ramirez.
And he was hurt with that shot right there. It buzzed him, but he's in good shape.
Ramirez is now on the attack as he scores the right hand against Taylor. Taylor looking for a southpaw hook of his own.
Good body shot right there from Taylor.
Short and tight with it, Dre.
Neither fighter should abandon the body, even though they're landing some big headshots. Always go back down to the body. The best investment you can make in this sport.
Huge left hands opened up the action here in round 6 and floored Jose Ramirez. He has fought back. Final minute of round 6.
Taylor wants to set up Ramirez for something. He wants to get him to commit. Look for that uppercut. He won't see it coming. He will not see it coming. Oh, beautiful shot.
There's the left hand again. Skill and the speed of Josh Taylor.
Jose is at the wrong range. That's the reason why he's getting clipped off with these shots.
Yeah, he needs to get inside into the heat of that kitchen and dig to the body. Instead, Taylor is having a big round number 6. But as is always the case with Jose, you know you're going to get that grit, determination, that heart. It's Josh Taylor logging himself a 10-8 round here in round number 6. Big moment.
Have to take some in order to give some.
Round number 7. Josh Taylor a 66-65 connect advantage. The power punches land in the last round, 13-11, but circle the one that counts the most. The left hand, that pull counter left hand, 10 seconds in to that round, and a 10-8 round for Josh Taylor. Let's check in with Bernardo.
Robert Garcia told me, hey, he got caught with a good shot because Ramirez is quick, but what I told Jose to do is he got to move his waist when he's coming in. He cannot get careless and let Taylor get off first.
Anytime that Ramirez sees Josh Taylor posturing, he must be weary. So when you have a guy posturing like that, what you need to do is you need to drop a feint. You need to get him to show you what he's trying to do, so that way you're aware of it. Just don't walk straight in.
Jose Ramirez is not fighting with the same intensity that he has been in this fight thus far. Not right now.
And it's clear to see halfway through round 7, isn't it?
I think that straight left.
Uppercut.
There it is.
And he ties up.
Yes.
Money.
Came forward and he ate an uppercut. Still in the hand speed of Josh Taylor. This guy has been on such a run, going through undefeated opponents, collecting belts, and here at just 17-0, fighting for undisputed status.
He hurt him with the
Double
body shots.
left hands to the body from Ramirez.
That's where Jose Ramirez needs to live. The majority of the time to the body. The head will always be there.
Feint, feint. Ramirez needs to feint, just walking right in.
It's not the power, I think, that has Ramirez leery. He's been hit with big shots before. It's the speed and quickness that Taylor's landing those shots.
No
People
doubt,
don't talk
Ray.
about that.
That ability to time it as he's coming through the front door and catch Ramirez.
Nice catch and shoot.
Uppercut puts him down. What a shot! Josh Taylor floors Jose Ramirez. He pinged him, Tartan, didn't he?
That uppercut.
Ramirez on wobbly legs. Taylor in complete control. That was a massive shot as the bell closes it out. Jose Ramirez has to find something. Josh Taylor is closing in on crowning himself of making history.
That was a rookie mistake from a veteran fighter.
Yep.
Warning from Kenny Bayless. You knew it was going to be emotional. You knew there was going to be a lot of talking. But there's been a lot of punching too. And Ramirez has gotten the worst of it.
There's no peace treaties on the inside. You make the referee do his job.
Knockdown scored in round 6. Knockdown scored in round 7. What does Taylor have here as he tries to go to the body against Ramirez?
I don't think Ramirez is all the way back. He's still processing that knockdown. He's still dazed. He's not all the way back.
No, he isn't. And that's why he's hanging along the ropes right now. And I love the fact that Taylor's going down to the body. That's what you do when you have your opponent hurt and you've knocked him down several times. You have to continue to commit to the body to weaken him, to bring those hands down.
I think it's a good time for Taylor to open up with both hands right now and trust that even though Ramirez will throw back, he doesn't have the same pop that he had before the knockdowns.
There's a lot of small things that Taylor is doing in the inside. Catch and shoot. Just pay attention to it. When you see Ramirez load up with a shot, he catches it and then he comes back with his own offense. Right now, it's what kind of adjustments that Robert Garcia and Team Ramirez can make right now to turn the tide of this fight.
Taylor gets another good shot in there, fellas. It may be trouble. Another clean uppercut or another clean straight left.
Remember, he turned to Tim Bradley 48 hours ago, and he said, I guarantee I knock him out. Guarantee it. Let's see if he can deliver on it.
What you see from Ramirez right now, he's less concerned about offense, and he's just trying to survive, trying to get his legs back. He's trying to get his head back, his wits back, so he can get back to the game plan. Very difficult because he got hit with a big shot that he didn't see.
Taylor right now is waiting. He's waiting on the right shot. He's waiting for any low from Ramirez, and also he's waiting to catch a shot. Catch and shoot. Seat of his pants. Beautiful uppercut, beautiful shot by Josh Taylor.
Now, number 9, reminder that the NBA playoffs will follow this undisputed championship fight. Portland and Denver set to go. Game 1, first round action as soon as Ramirez and Taylor finish up.
Fellas, Taylor don't want to just win on decision. He's looking for a knockout. That's the reason why he's being so aggressive. He's forcing the pace on Ramirez.
Well, let's hear what Ben Davison, the young ascendant trainer in the corner of Josh Taylor, is saying. Bernardo?
He sees Ramirez standing on the outside, trying to lunge, and he sees Josh just staying settled, staying patient, and he says, I told you all along, we can stop him.
He has said that all along. He guaranteed the knockout. He said, I haven't even reached my top yet in this game. This is only his 18th fight, and he's closing in on grabbing all 4 belts, just the 6th man in history in the 4-belt era to do so. Or can Ramirez find something late here?
Yeah, he can find something late. He can drop down low and come up with the right hand, a looping right hand over the top. He hasn't done it yet. You see the left hand of Taylor down. It's available for him. He just has to set it up.
Yeah, if Taylor sees something, he'll take it, but I really think he's preserving his energy for the last 3 rounds. He wants to close this fight strong.
Nice follow-out right there from Ramirez.
Good shot from Ramirez, good answer from Taylor.
Seems to me that Taylor's kind of taking this round off right now.
I think he took the last 2 off. I think he's just preserving his energy for the last 3 rounds.
Good feint right there from Taylor.
Stop. Let him up.
Those knockdowns definitely took a lot out of Ramirez. You can see a little lethargic with his punches, slow on the trigger. There it is, uppercut.
Scored the knockdown in round 7 with that left uppercut. That time Ramirez was able to get his right guard up. And now it's changing in the center of the ring in these final moments of round 9. And you ask yourself, if it gets desperate for Jose Ramirez, what can he pull out deep as he fights right to when you listen in to Robert Garcia with Jose Ramirez of what you're fighting for and what you have to do and the urgency that's needed, saying this is for all of Mexico, this is for your family, this is for who you represent. It is that point in the fight, and it may be that desperate for Jose Ramirez as he has been knocked down twice. For Josh Taylor, if he can get the finish that he says and guarantees he will get, this is a fight that many have been looking at to say, how do you change up the top 10 in the pound for pound? If there is that kind of finish, an undisputed champion who could close it out with a knockout win.
You know, if you're Jose Ramirez, this internal conversation you're having is between you and you. This ain't got nothing to do with trainers, got nothing to do with where you're from. All of that stuff matters to a point. This is about you and you. How much are you willing to risk? How bad do you really want it? And what are you willing to go through to get it done?
Jose right now transitioning now and focusing his attention downstairs on Josh Taylor, which is smart to do.
Watching that jab now, doubling it up. Feels like he's in control, and then comes the left hand when he can get it.
Tess, he's using all kind of tactics. Beautiful skill work by Josh Taylor. You know, that probe right there, that's guard manipulation right there. You see him, probe, boom. Move the hands out of the way, pop them right in the middle. Looking on the backhand, the back fist, waiting for Ramirez to commit.
It felt like his versatility, all the dimensions he brings in would give him this kind of an advantage, saying I can box in the center of the ring, I can be on the back foot, I can fight, I can stand up close to him and fight inside, I can tough it out as well. Josh Taylor was supremely confident coming into this.
He's in a good groove right now.
Yes, he
Tess,
is.
he's doing what he wants to do. He's standing right in front of Ramirez, daring Ramirez to throw because he's got him timed. And to Tim's point earlier, Taylor's not looking for a decision when he's still looking for a knockout shot.
I love his offense. I love the way he's committing down to the body, short shots in the inside, tying up, pushing off to get distance, fighting on the outside.
Oh, Ramirez finds something as Taylor went straight back, and he followed him and threw 2 punches up top.
That's there all the time, Tess. Oh!
And then there's the left hand from Taylor to answer. Mom Juanita, Carlos, saw Marisol there. Son Mateo, who's now 5 years old, he's often ringside for his fights. Catalina, and baby made the trip here to Vegas as well.
Anytime Ramirez gets on that jab, he has a lot of success. He's been abandoning the last couple of rounds. He's been struggling. He needs to get back on that stick to set up his offense.
There's that counter left again.
That's why it's very important, Tess, to switch up the rhythm. He has to switch up his rhythm. He has to feint, act like he's going to commit. Don't commit, and then commit.
Thing about those kind of knockdowns that Ramirez suffered, they're physically draining. They take away your punching power. They have you second guessing mentally. So it's a twofold thing going on, physically and psychologically. And so far, Ramirez has not been able to overcome those knockdowns. Those were not flash knockdowns. Those were devastating knockdowns.
And especially the way his head snapped back when he hit the canvas after the uppercut. He couldn't control and support his fall after the impact of that uppercut. And you see the neck get loose and the head snap down as he went to the canvas.
Yes, showed a lot of heart to get up and keep fighting. Wouldn't expect anything less from Ramirez.
And Taylor has showed sublime skill.
Yes, he has.
Great athleticism. Taylor is everything we have known him to be in recent fights, facing his 4th world champion in the last 6 fights. Had that masterpiece in a great fight against Prograis when he rocked him in the 5th round with a right hook, and then had to deal with a badly swollen shut right eye and couldn't even see most of his work. He said, I couldn't even see my own jab when I threw it. And he finished strong to become a unified champion. And now here he is in round 11, championship rounds, potentially about to make history unless Ramirez can do something like this. Could he find something here? Ramirez coming on strong here, final half minute of round 11. What does he have? Taylor's tying up. By the way, the NBA playoff game is starting right now on ESPN2. We're finishing up this Undisputed title fight right here, and then we will have full post-fight coverage on the ESPN app. A full post-game show, all the interviews, everything you need for Ramirez Taylor deep into the 3 minutes away from crowning an undisputed champion. Ramirez being told from Garcia, valiant, brave, daring, straight right. He needs something big here. 2 10-8 rounds, knocked down twice. Dre's got Taylor up 106-101. Taylor was told, here's what you do, and if you get in trouble, you tie up. What does Ramirez have? Where does hope lie for him here, Tim?
Well, he has to start off his jab. That's what he has to do, and he has to find a way to get in the inside, but not allow Taylor to tie him up. He has to find the proper range. It's right in between mid-range and almost being all the way in. So that way, he can catch Taylor trying to tie up like that.
And Dre, you've been in spots like this that Josh Taylor is in. What's the mentality when you know you're closing in on a big victory?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coasting. I'm a big fan of closing strong. If you've been dominating for the back half of this fight, why not finish it off to leave no doubt? Because coasting, you can get caught with something, or you can lose a round and not know how the scorecards are from earlier in the fight. So I say go out there and be the boss and close the fight strong.
Ooh, hurt him with that left hook.
Ramirez has to let loose. He has to try to buy the lottery ticket and cash it.
And Davison is betting on the boxing skill and ability of Taylor and his chin because he's never been down, amateur or pro.
Left hand lands from Taylor. And he's had wonderful moments tonight, saying he put the prep in. He felt so confident.
And Taylor's that kind of guy where if you look him in the eye and say, go close this show and let's bring these belts home, he'll go out there and do it, or at least try.
Middle rounds completely turned things around and had Taylor in control. Knockdown scored in 6, knockdown scored in 7, and now under a minute to go. Only the 6th time in the history of the sport we will have a 4-belt undisputed champion.
Good right hand from Ramirez right there.
Half a minute to go. Ramirez has to find the home run. Taylor tying up again, 15 seconds away from history. And definitely a surge up the pound-for-pound rankings. Ramirez, what does he have? Here's the clap, and lets loose right to the bell. Special night for Josh Taylor.
114-112 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now, the undisputed junior welterweight champion of the world, Josh